It's Jordan, the 1031 doctor, and today we're going to do a little course on buying vacant buildings and what to look for and what to avoid, and figuring out if you can rent this place out before you close escrow, even. And this is how I've done a lot of my deals. I buy them vacant, already built, and we re-let them and put them back on the market. Anyways, the 1031 doctor has been buying, building, selling, leasing triple net properties across the country since 1986, and we will do a full analysis of any triple net property in the country within 24 hours for $299. Let's get into this deal. This is on Garden Road in Burlington, North Carolina. It's part of the Piedmont Triangle, Tech Triangle. Really, the area is doing quite well, and you will not have a problem with the area as far as attracting tenants. And this deal is in a shopping center that has a really nice anchor. And let's get into it, and I'll tell you how I would go about buying this deal. They're saying that it's off the I-40, 130,000 vehicles per day, and this is a tremendous area. Let's open up the OM and take a look at the rest of this project. So as you can see, you're an out parcel to a super Walmart, and this looks like an exceptionally busy Walmart. And so you're in you have a great thing going for you all at the beginning here. And let's take a look who the local tenants are. And here's your brand new Chick-fil-A, which should tell you something. And here's the Golden Corral. And there's a Zaxby's chicken. This looks like a Firestone tire, but we'll check it out. And this prominent pad is sitting empty, and we don't know why, but it was a Zax, and I don't know what Zax was, and I don't know the area that well, but it is a vacant QSR. And so you're right between Greensboro and Durham, and a little bit away from Raleigh. I've sold some properties in Raleigh, so I know Raleigh pretty well. And you've got an average household income of about 90,000, 98,000, which is great. 15-minute drive, 127,000 people. Now, their asking price is very, very high. I would not be anywhere close to this. I would probably offer them about 975, about half of what they're asking. And maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't, but I would place an all cash quick close offer, and you never know. That's what I would do. And I would not pay anywhere near that price because you won't be able to make any money. But basically, that's the issue here. But you got a 90,000 in a 5 mile, 100,000 within a 3 mile, which is really amazing. Those are great demographics. And I'll tell you who I think the tenant should be. This looks like a perfect steak and shake. And they go well next to Golden Corral. It's the right size, and it's the right location. You got Tractor Supply, Walmart, Zaxby's, and here's your brand new Chick-fil-A. You got Applebee's over here, Cracker Barrel over there. You got some hotels, and here's your Outback on that side. So it wouldn't be a steak place. Here's a better look at the property. Yeah, it's got Steak and Shake written all over it. So I would meet Steak and Shake at ICSC after tying this thing up, and I would make them an offer they can't refuse. Here's Graham. Okay, here's the property. So this is really the thick of the retail trade area. You've got your Home Depot over there. That's it. Here's the interior. And it's not perfect for Steak and Shake, but you could do a remodel pretty easily. It does have a drive-through, which is excellent. This drive-through is worth its weight in gold. And Steak and Shake's doing really well these days using beef tallow in all their fried products, which is very healthy, believe it or not. And here's some information about Greensboro. 1.7 million people. But basically, you've got very good demographics. This is a vacant deal. You got to buy it right, and you have to have the tenant in mind. And I think the tenant is Steak and Shake for this deal. And I have a few backups for that. But the main thing is if you got to get them at the right day. This thing just came out 28 days ago. But give it another few months. Nobody's going to be paying $1.7 million for this, and unless you can It's not even big enough. Well, let's see how big the land is. The land is, let's see how large the lot is. The lot is 1.1 acres. That's not quite big enough, but maybe just for an In-N-Out burger. I doubt they would take this. I know they're expanding across the United States. I don't know if they're expanding into North Carolina. We can check that out. But there's definitely a bunch of burger places. I don't think Freddy's would retrofit so well into this deal, but you never know. It could be a Freddy's as well. Anyways, if you're in an exchange and you need some help, give the 1031 Doctor an email, Jordan at 1031doctor.com. Please like, subscribe, and share this if you like the content, and have a great day.